Like, how do you release Hall and Nash at the same time, like within 2 weeks of each other? Two of the best guys in their prime, in the
Bro,
business.
I remember having dinner with Bruce Pritchard when Vince was going through those contract discussions with Hall and Nash. I remember it vividly because Bruce was sitting me down to tell me we were going to lose those guys. And bro, again, the reason behind it was, in Vince's mind, nobody was bigger than the brand. And these guys were demanding a lot more money than Vince was willing to pay, and Vince let them go. But I mean, I remember that conversation prior to them leaving to go to WCW.
Man, it's just like crazy to think, especially looking back, like, what an idiot. Oh my God. Like, how could you let those two guys go? So then they create the nWo, obviously pretending it's WWF, you want a war, you got it. You know who I am. You don't know why I'm here. You don't know who the third man is at Bash of the Beach. But even the pay-per-view before that Great American Bash, when they beat up Bischoff and they powerbomb to the table, right then and there, you're like, this is freaking awesome. Like, I don't know who the surprise guy is, but this is freaking like, you were just enthralled with WWE at this point. You were just loving Hall and Nash. They kicked Bischoff's ass, who's the boss. You don't know who the third guy is. They set up for Bash of the Beach with Sting, Luger, and Savage, who are huge stars in their own right. Who's going to be the third guy? Hogan comes out, turns heel, literally changes the business forever. You get another boom period. You got newspapers covering, you got television stations, you got everybody covering the fact that Hulk Hogan is now a bad guy, and everybody was going nuts over it. WWF scared at this point because this was like game, set, match.
I got to tell you something, man. I'll never forget this because at this point, Pat Patterson left. Bruce and Cornette are writing the television, and I'm like the third wheel. Okay. Like, I'm just like junior writer. And I was spending a lot of time with Bruce at that time. Bruce and I were pretty close at that time. And bro, I went over his house to watch that pay-per-view. And John, yeah, I remember watching it. You can't edit this, can you, John?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hello? Hey, I'm in. Sorry, John. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
So John, I'm at Bruce's house and I'm watching this, and John, I swear to God, I remember I'm thinking we are dead. It is over. Like, I knew, like, we're done. We are done. And like, I don't think Bruce really understood. I really don't. And I had to no sell it, because I'm junior writer at that time. So I couldn't say how I really felt, but I'll never forget being at Bruce's house and the Hogan gimmick and me knowing, like, bro, we're done. Like, this is absolutely over. It's done.
Crazy. It literally changes the business, and you go into another boom period. I mean, it's unbelievable what the nWo, and because the promo at the end turns on Savage, turns on WCW, the new world order of wrestling, brother. It just unbelievable. It literally just reshaped the business. It completely changed. And then you get the Monday Night Wars ramped up beyond belief. And then literally off the backs of Hogan and that, you get the Attitude Era. Because without that, you don't have an Attitude Era. You don't have a Stone Cold.
Absolutely.
You don't have a Vince as a heel, kind of piggybacking off of Bischoff, who's playing the heel character first.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And, John, again, though, you gotta be honest, because it's kind of twofold. Yes, that was great television, and the nWo was great, and it was the new era of professional wrestling, and it was more reality based. It was all those things. But bro, on the other side of the coin, if we're going to be honest, WWE absolutely sucked at that time. You're talking about TL Hopper, the Goon, Freddie Joe Floyd, who, Mantar. You're talking about all that. So like, it was so prime to become the number one promotion based on what they were doing, what the WWE was not doing. And it was really no surprise.
Man, they were awesome. crazy. Like the NWO, right? He becomes champion. They spray paint the belt. They're spray painting people. They're beating people up. They're getting the cops called on them for real because they're beating up people outside of, outside of Disney. It just was one of those things where it's like, it felt real. It felt different. Hall and Nash are obviously using their real names. Hogan's a heel. He's acting completely different. By the way, a little newsflash to Cena. You had the blueprint of how to turn heel from Hogan, you idiot. Like, Jesus. Like, you change your look. You change the way you wrestle. You change the way you act. You change the way you cut promos. You know what I mean? Like, he became a completely different guy. And I was watching an old promo of him in Hollywood. Maybe the best promo I've ever seen him cut, making fun of Flair, making fun of all these guys. It's just shooting. Just like, it was completely different. It was awesome. He was just, and even like he fused with Savage again. Oh, he feuded with Savage, but it's flipped. Now he's the heel. He fused with Piper, which was unbelievable. When Piper comes in, they start shooting on each other back and forth. So good. Like, might be one of my favorite promo ever. After Havoc, he beat Savage. He which is great because the crowd was so into it, and he completely is a heel, and they cheats to win, and like there's no Hulk ups or anything. He completely changes everything. Piper comes out, they start shooting on each other. It just hey Piper, squat when you go into that bathroom, and he's going, you're nothing without me. They were booing me more than they were cheering you, and he's like, you were playing Tootsie's Bar and Grill when I was wrestling. They're just going back with it. So good.
Yeah, that's great stuff, man. Really great stuff. What a great time. That was really a great time. And that's why, bro, like, that kind of started the whole thing, because I wanted to work there. What we were doing at WCWE was so freaking lame.